Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday to you. I'm Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop, and today is Thursday, March 31st, the last day of March. And we are here for our quilting live stream. So thank you everyone so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to come and hang out with me. Let's see who is here. Hello, Cindy. We are having severe weather here in North Carolina today. Nice to watch live stream. Don't forget to give Angela a thumbs up. We do so look forward to her videos for us. Thank you, Cindy, and hello to you. Hello, Leslie. Greetings from northern Wisconsin where it is snowing. Yeah. So we went to bed last night and it was raining and zero snow on the ground. Like we haven't had snow for a little bit. And we woke up this morning and everything is white. Snow everywhere. Everything is white. And my little one could hardly bear it. She was so excited. She could not wait to get outside and play. So yes, we have snow here again in Wisconsin. Hi, Sandra, 74 in South Carolina. Hello, Lori. You're on time. Hello. Had snow here in the Quad Cities in Illinois this AM. Not a happy morning. Yeah, you're not terribly far from us. And so you probably got what we got. Going to, oh, ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Are you going with kids or without kids? Send me an email. I would love to. We've been over to that in that direction. We've gone camping over there. And Governor Dodge State Park is over there. It's a really pretty state park. There are hiking trails and stuff like that. And then of course over there in that area is Frank Lloyd Wright is huge in that area. And so there are lots of his buildings in the area. Like sometimes we've taken just a drive to go and look at some of his architecture. The House on the Rock is over there. I haven't been there in years though. So send me an email. Let me know what you're doing. I've heard great things about that place. I've never been yet. Jennifer, hello. Cleaning out my pantry, ready for lunch and Thursday, friend. Yay! Hello, Tammy S., where the snow stopped. Yes, I don't think it's snowing anymore. It actually looks like I just maybe saw a drip. I'm not sure. If it's going to melt right away, I don't know. Hello, Leslie. Oh, hello, Jody. Hello, Paris, where it's been raining for the last few days. We have not had the sun here much either. It gets to you after a while. It would be nice to see some sun. Hello, Susan. Hello, Sandy. Oh, yay. So you get to watch the live. Yay. And having it up and running for public takes longer than, yes, it takes a while. It sure does to get it up and functioning again. Hello, Gayleen. Just finished mopping my kitchen, general cleaning, especially expecting family this weekend. So just primping a little. Nice. That'll be a fun weekend. Hello, Pamela. Hello, Debbie. Overcast and cold wind here today. Hello, Patty. Please keep one of my 5-year-old grandsons in prayers tomorrow. He has to go to Norton's Children's Hospital in Louisville for major dental surgery. I am off to keep his 2-year-old. Well, to keep his 2-year-old brother at home. Prayers to your grandson. Oh, that's always nerve-wracking to go through that. So please keep me informed and let me know how it goes, and prayers for him. Hello, So Createful. Hello, Kim. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Kim. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Ruth P. Oh no. After Ruth P, it jumped. And now, hello, Debbie. Hello, Lonnie. Hello, Stacy. Love all the cuties. Hello, Sharon. Good morning to you. Hello, Kathy. Oh, Midnight Garden. That is on our quilt long list for someday. And it is gorgeous fabric. Indigo Garden is just gorgeous. Hello, Janet. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Stitching Granny of 17. Deborah, hello. Hello, Darlene. Hello, Lydia. Glad to be catching up with you too. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Tammy 13. So good to see you. Mary Jo, hello. If only we were all excited. I know, she was so excited. My older ones were not so excited. They were like, ugh, more snow. They're it's a little bit bittersweet because they've kind of grown past that being excited about it. And then to see the two different reactions where she was really, really excited and couldn't wait to get out there, and the rest of them were like, it's a little bittersweet to see them past that excitement stage. Hello, Barbara. Beautiful day here in Texas. Send a picture from his cam of the snow in Wisconsin. You're in Southern Illinois. Yes. Hello, Martha. Wonderful sunny day in the Bay Area in California. What? Where did it go? Oh, there we go. Hello, Colleen. Hello, if I'm being honest, Colleen. Oh my gosh, so I have not been able to stop thinking about that. Like, it plagued my thoughts over the last few days. I was like, why do people say that then? Why do I say that? Why do I keep saying if I'm being honest? Like, why do what does it mean? And so I think I figured it out. It's not like if I'm being honest, like I'm telling you the truth, I'm not telling you a lie. It's more like if I'm being forthcoming with information, if I'm being open. I think maybe the phrase used to be if I'm being open and honest, and then it got shortened to if I'm being honest, but it's really the former. If I'm being open, if I'm being forthcoming with information. So, haha, I was stumped when you asked me last time, and I was like, huh. And my daughter just laughed and laughed. If you could not hear her off camera, she was laughing at my reaction because I was like, I don't know why do I say that? And so I thought about it a lot because anything that stumps me makes me think about it a lot. Hello, Carolyn. Hello, Vicky. Oh, thank you, Tina. She's sending lots of sun and hot weather. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Cheryl. Will you be offering a back kit for the chicken salad quilt? Or did I miss getting it? I did have a backing set kit available for it, and you missed it. Usually I do reservations and then I order enough for reservations plus extra. And so then once I cap the reservations and they sell out, then I typically don't refill it. But we have the yardage in the shop for the backing kit, and I would be happy to put one together for you if you would like one, Cheryl. I don't want you to feel like you missed out, so just send me an email and I'd be happy to help you out with that. That's not a problem at all because I have the yardage there. It'd be easy peasy for me to cut it up and get it out the door to you. Oh, Patty says, I will be a nervous wreck. Yes, I have been there, my friend. That's when you say lots and lots of prayers to calm yourself. Hello, Huckleberry. Hello, Felicia. I'm happy I caught alive. Never managed to catch him. I'm so happy you're here, so createful. Thank you so much for joining us. Lisa, that quilt hung up on the wall in the background blends in so well with all your it brightens up the space, doesn't it? My husband hung it up for me today and I was like, "Oh, it really gives a different vibe in the background behind me." Kind of like it. We should change out that quilt more often with different quilts. Um Jen used to love snow. Her youngest, who's now 17, used to love snow, and now he drives. He's kind of over it. Oh, I'm sure he is. Oh, to be fair, you asked me if Oh, did I? Oh, I did ask you that. I can't even remember what we were talking about. What were we talking about? Oh, cork. The 20 count cork, and your sister loves it. And I was so surprised to hear that I was like, "Are you being honest or are you teasing me?" That's right, I did ask that. "It's very overcast here," says Tammy 13 in Delaware, "but extremely warm and very windy." Hello, Lynn. Kim says, "I just received Happy Mail and I needed it. Our family had a rough last week. My 94-year-old aunt had a major surgery and is not that good. Oh no. And my cousin had breast cancer diagnosis, but is doing well." Kim, I'm so glad you got your Happy Mail, and I'm glad that it um, provided a little brightness in your day. And I'm so sorry to hear about your rough week. Hang in there, my friend. Definitely overdressed that week we were visiting. Apparently, the next week was blizzard, so my heart goes out to you. Uh, don't get confused, Angela. I'm responding to Martha from the Bear. Oh, it's not hard to confuse me. Not hard. Did you see my email about French knots? I did briefly see it. And maybe on Monday, I'll try to give you my best shot at how to do those French knots. I'll try to bring something with me to try to show that, because they are tricky. They are tricky, and sometimes it's like a try again until it sticks. So French knots can be hit or miss. Nancy, hello. I watched the replay with your grandkids. Hello, Sam. My middle child syndrome showed up. Hello, Lori. So glad you are here. Um, hello, Lori. Hello, Lori. Hello, Lori. Yes, Kim, please hang in there. Sending you some um, happy juice right now. Hello, Barb, watching from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Thank you for joining us. You are welcome, Patty. Hi, Lori. It's so fun that you join us. We love you. Teresa, hello. Hello, Martha. Can't wait for my happy mail, says Patty. Yeah, everybody should be getting lots of happy mail. We got through so many orders this week. We still have a few to get through, but yesterday we cranked through a lot of orders. My poor girls, all my kids are on spring break this week, and so the whole first half of this week was kind of shop focused. So on Monday we were there, on Tuesday we were there, and then yesterday I said to my girls, I am sorry. I know that it's your spring break and you would probably rather be doing other things, but I need your help. I need your help to get caught up, and I need to ask for a full day from you, like a full day. And so we were there all day long, really, and it was so helpful. It's been so helpful this week to have them there. Pulling orders, like we have baskets, and so everybody grabs basket, they grab an order, they go fill it, they put it in a stack. Grab basket, grab an order, fill it, put it in a stack. And oftentimes we have multiple orders in one basket. So everybody was just grabbing baskets and filling orders and then putting them in a stack so that they could ship out the door. And um, it went really, really quickly yesterday. So that was so nice. So I'm excited about that. So there should be lots of happy mail like spreading throughout the world right now. Because my daughter was like, "Oh my gosh, this is going to France. Oh my gosh, this is going to Hawaii." Like it was really cool to see them excited about it. Colonial knots are so much better substitute for them. Oh, Deanna. Martha says, "Me too. Happy Mail is coming on Saturday. Thank you, Angela. You are welcome." So Grateful says, "Listening and watching you while mending my granddaughter's dress. I love it." Cross Stitch Question says, "Kim, the ABC sampler are stitched all on one cloth." I have not kitted it that way. If you want to do it all on one cloth, we'll need to look that up and figure out how big of a piece you need. And then maybe it'll fit on that fat quarter. I don't know. I don't know what the dimensions are for doing it all as one. But the way the stitch along was set up was to do it individually, like the pillows that are shown on each cover. So if you want to do it all as one, I am happy to help you with that. We'll just need to do some math and figure that out. Lori says, I'm sewing today and getting ready for filming, and you all are my entertainment. Is there a new video coming from you tomorrow, Lori? I'm excited if there is. Tammy S says, my Lori Holt panel will be arriving shortly. Yay. Can't wait for the new quilt, Calico, Sandra. Oh my goodness, we're going to talk a little bit about that today. Galen says, I was happy to get my notification from you last night for some happy mail. It's for the next table topper. Sadly, haven't started the second yet. Busy cutting out my chickens. Yeah, it'll always be there. So don't stress about it. It will be there. Happy Meals coming to Sandy on Saturday. Tammy says, Lori, will you be joining us for the stitch along in September? Yes, she is. Oh, well, I don't know. Oh, okay. So Tammy 13, she's joining us for a Prairie Life stitch along. Lori's going to be stitching that with us, which I'm super excited about. But yes, our March Madness sampler, I was going to talk about this on Monday, which I still will, but I'll talk about it a little bit now. Our March Sampler Madness competition came to a close, and the final sampler that won the competition is This Is the Day by Plum Street Samplers. There were so many beautiful ones. Like, I seriously have a list. I'm going to be getting as many of those samplers that were in the entire competition into the shop as quickly as I can, as soon as they become available. But the one that won and is going to be added to our stitch along schedule is called This Is the Day by Plum Street Samplers. And I don't know if Lori is going to join in on that. Of course, she would be welcome. It's always fun when Lori joins in, but I know she's got a lot of her stuff going on too. So hopefully she will, but I don't know. Hello, Chris. Okay, Lori says new video tomorrow. I'm excited to see it. Yay, Lori Holt. So glad to see you. Hello, Kim. Sorry, I'm late. I had a doctor appointment. Hello, Vicky. Angela, you are getting viewers and customers from all over the world. See your kindness and customer service is reaching worldwide. Oh, Cindy, you are super, super nice. Yes, my kids got a kick out of that. It was interesting to see them like, oh my gosh, we're shipping this here and here, South Africa, London, France, Spain. Yeah, all over. It's fun. I miss you when there's no video, says Jen to Lori. Can't wait, Lori. Gotta wait for my grandson to go home. All he wants to watch is Werewolf via Wolfpack on YouTube. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Okay, so let's jump into some quilting goodness. Where am I going to start? Patty, thank you so much. Patty just gave us a super chat. Thank you so, so much, Patty. I'm sending hearts right back to you. That's super, super nice of you. Thank you so, so much. Hello, Sue. Good afternoon to you. Hello, Treehouse Fiber Arts. Better late than never. Hello. I said last Monday that when you joined for our chicken salad on Monday night, the whole time I was like, Treehouse Fiber Arts, why is something not connecting in my brain? And then afterwards, I was like, oh my gosh, that was Rhonda. So hello, Rhonda from Treehouse Fiber Arts. Thank you for joining. I hadn't heard that there is a Prairie Sampler. Yes, Stacy. So we just added that one probably last week, maybe the week before. Prairie Sampler by Heartstring Samplery. I hope I'm remembering that correctly. And it is was inspired for the designer by Little House on Prairie. So you can see little, it's got a very much a Little House on the Prairie vibe to it, including a little cross-stitch motif of Pa's fiddle. So it's kind of cool. I'm excited about it. A little late today. So hello, homebody. So happy to make it to my second live stream with you. Yay. So glad you're here. Hello, Marcella. Oh, Rachel. I'm sorry. So funny. Oh, goodness. So funny. Good to see you. Rachel, I'm sorry. Good to see you too. Marcia, a little late. I was wrestling with Edna. Hello, Marcia. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what to start with here. Okay, I'll start with, since we were just talking about the table toppers, I'll start with some table topper information. But before I jump into the table toppers, people have been asking a lot about our kits of the month clubs that we do through Riley Blake Designs. So right now we're in the middle of the table topper kit of the month, which we're doing in 2022. So that started in January and we're working our way through each table topper. But in 2021, we did pillow kits of the month. And I still have some of them. I don't have all of them, but I do have some in the shop. So I pulled one that is kind of appropriate for right now. This one is the May pillow kit of the month from last year. And it's like a little Mother's Day pillow. Isn't that so pretty? So it comes in this cute little box and you get everything you need for pillow top, binding, and backing. All you need is a pillow form to put it on. So it finishes at a 20 by 20 inch pillow. So we have a bunch of these. We have like the June one. Here's all of them on the back. So we have January in the shop, we have February, March, we have June, we have May. I think we even have a few of Lori's left. Lori designed this one for September. We might have a few August left. April and July are sold out. And then I believe we have October, November, and December, a few of those left as well. So if you're looking for a cute pillow kit to put together to display for the season, we have a bunch in the shop, or they'd also make fabulous gifts. So going to attempt my first linen stitch this weekend. Oh, good luck, Patty. Have fun and let us know on Monday how it goes. For the ABC samplers, I plan to do all 9, leave 3 between, finish 12-inch all around. So 18 by 18 to stitch them all in one piece. Oh, so then you should be able to do it on your fat quarter. There you go. Question answered. You should be able to fit them all on there. Okay, so then that was last year. Now we're in 2022 and we're doing the table topper of the month program. So I showed you, I didn't pull it again, but I showed you the bunny one that we made. So that one is done. That one was shipped out in January. This one was shipped in February, which I've seen some of you finishing and sharing to our Happy Little Stitchers group on Facebook. And it's so pretty. My gosh, the colors are so vibrant. It's very pretty. So this is the one that ships in February, but it's a May themed kit. And there will be a video coming for this one soon, like, maybe within a month or so. And then this one, I just sent invoices for last night. So this is the March kit, shipping in March, but it's a June themed kit. So this is the one that's coming to you guys now that I just invoiced for and will be shipping right now. And here's a picture of all of them. So our table topper club is full. However, there is another fabulous kit of the month club that is coming in 2023. And, whoa, rotary cutter flying around. I just happen to have the storyboard right here. This is for 2023, and I'm taking subscriptions for this one right now. So that's why I wanted to pull it out while we were talking about all of these annual, yearly, each year, Riley Blake Designs has been doing a new kit of the month subscription club. And we're done with the pillow kit one. I do still have some pillow kits in the shop if you're interested. We're in the midst of our table topper one, which is full right now, and I can't get any other kits, so it's full. However, I don't think it is in the locked position, Tammy. Who are you? The quilting police? Now it's locked. And next year, I'm just kidding with you, Tammy. Next year, we are doing the bench pillow kit of the month. And the reservations are open for this right now. So now is the time to get in on a kit of the month club if you want to join. Now is the time to do so. And here is a picture of all of the kits. I wonder. Yeah, maybe this shows it better. And it shows you the designer too. So super cute. There's Lori's. Look at that. Like July one. That one's good. There's Bev's. I thought this one was so cute from Bev too, with little schoolhouse for September. It's perfect. And then some pumpkins and leaves and Janet's. There's Janet's. And some kites and a heart. So that's what you'll be getting for the bench pillow kit of the month. And people were joking around, I just need to have a bench, but it can also be used on a bed. You know, like you can just put it for decoration on your bed. You could put it on the couch. It doesn't have to go on a bench, but these finish at 16 by 38. And in the kit, you get everything for pattern and fabric for pillow top and binding. So the reservations for this are in the shop if you are so inclined to join. Okay, what did I miss? Rachel says, I love the table topper, so vintagey. Patty says, we'll be happy. Well, hey, whoa, hold on. I hope it's in the locked position. What is the size of the bench pillow? Oh, 18 by 36. Right? Is that what I said? I think. Yeah. Oh, 16 by 38. 16 by 38. Time to get a bench. These pillows are fabulous, aren't they? I think they're so pretty. Jen, whenever my son visits me in my sewing studio, he checks my cutter. It is never locked and I get scolded. He also makes sure I unplug my iron when I'm done. There's a good son for you right there. RBD does such a nice job with their storyboards. Oh my gosh, they sure do. I love their storyboards. I'm so, so happy to be able to have them to share with you guys because I think it really showcases the fabric nicely and allows you guys to be able to see it. So I really, really like that. I love Lori's table runner. Those flowers. I know they're so pretty. Perfect. I need a bench, doing some remodeling, and we'll finally finish my house from a move almost 2 years ago. Get a bench. Add it to the remodel. My boss at the quilt shop severed. Oh no. Ugh. That's horrible, Sandy. Oh, sorry. Sandy says, my boss at the quilt shop severed her tendon in the top of her foot when her rotary cutter fell on it. Never bled or anything, just lost mobility of her toes. That's horrible. I love stitching on linen. It took me a bit to learn how to do it. With reservations for the bench pillows, do you know what the cost of the kit will be? I have a church pew in my kitchen. Oh, that would be really, really cute. So it's on the website. If you just go, Lori, and search for bench pillow, it should come up and all of the information, including monthly cost, will be on there. Because I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't remember exactly what the cost is, but it's on the website. So if you just search for bench pillow, that reservation should come up and it says in the description what the monthly charge will be. So all the information is right there for you. Okay. Those bench pillows sure would be perfect for a bed pillow. Yeah, I think so too. Cute addition to your bed. Okay. I have some fun stuff to share. Let's do this. Let's do this next. Okay. Good news. Do you guys recognize these labels? I have been waiting for them to see if it was going to pan out that Sweetwater Fabric was going to collaborate with us again. And I heard back from them and they are in fact going to collaborate with us again. And I have received the labels for our Little Miracles quilt. Nicu quilt program. So as many of you know, um, I have 6 kids. I have an oldest one who's 15. I have 4 kids who are 13, so they're quadruplets. And then I have a little one who was kind of a surprise blessing at the end, and she's 3. My quadruplets were born severely early, and they spent a long time in the NICU. So the NICU is kind of a uh, has a place near and dear in our hearts for many, many reasons. And so from the very beginning, we decided that we wanted to offer some type of uh, give back program of sorts, a charity program of sorts, a giving program to be able to gift families who go through an experience in the NICU with a quilt once they graduate from the NICU and are able to go home with their little one. And so last year we started it. Last year was our first year doing our Little Miracles Quilts NICU charity program. And we were able to donate. Let me see if I still have the. Oh, I do. My daughters drew up our thermometer. So we kept track of everything on this thermometer last year. And we were able to donate over 100 quilts worldwide because I know that I was contacted by some people in Europe who were donating to their local hospitals on behalf of Little Miracles Quilts. So we were able to donate for our first year over 100 quilts worldwide to the Little Miracles Quilts program. And so now we are back for year 2. And I have already received from some of you your quilts. So let me just give a brief description of how it works. You can make a quilt using whatever you want, using scraps that you have left over in your stash. I have specifically purchased product lines that are baby quilt or juvenile quilt friendly, so as to give you options in the shop as well. If you're looking for something like, let's say you don't have stuff in your stash, but you still want to participate, I do have stuff in the shop that is available. These quilt labels are free. So they're listed in the shop. They are absolutely free. They were donated to us by Sweetwater Fabric, which is super, super nice of them. So all you have to do if you order stuff from me, just add this onto your order. It's a free label. Add it onto your order, and I will ship it with whatever stuff you're ordering. Or you can order it just by itself. Order a free label, and I will get it in the mail to you so you can add it to your quilt. But these labels is how I keep track of how many quilts we are donating. So it's really important that if you're donating a quilt, just put through an order for your free label, and I will get it out the door to you. Once you make your quilt, you can either go directly to your local NICU and donate it there, or you can mail it to a NICU in need. If there's a NICU that's been hit by a natural disaster or something like that is going on, feel free to mail it out to some NICU who is in need of, a little positivity, a little happiness in their hospital. And some people didn't want to deal with sending it anywhere or taking it to their local NICU, especially during COVID times. You couldn't get into a lot of places. I'm obviously still in touch with a lot of the people who took care of my kids. And so a lot of you mailed your quilts to me, and I had a big drop off with the NICU nurses who took care of my kiddos. We met. I couldn't go to the hospital because the hospital is closed down to people, but I could meet with them and pass the quilts on to them so that they could get it to the hospital. And then every time a person graduates from the NICU, they get blessed with this beautiful homemade gift from you guys that they get to go home with upon their graduation. So we're doing this year. Our goal is to November is like NICU awareness or prematurity awareness month. And so our goal before Christmas hits, our goal is to get all of our quilts donated by Thanksgiving. Of course, you can keep donating anytime, but that's just to give people kind of a timeline to go along with. But you don't have to stick to that timeline. Any time is a good time for a donation. So don't feel like you have to stick to that. But to kind of give people something to strive towards, we are aiming for Thanksgiving of this year to have quilts donated to NICUs all over. And we have, hold on a second. I have some that have already been sent in that I keep in my closet here. So I have some that are already here. I'll just show you. And then last year we did like a NICU trunk show where I shared with you all of the quilts that people had sent to me to donate. So that's one that somebody sent to me. There's another one that somebody sent. And then this is the fabric collection that we used last year from Riley Blake Designs. What was it called? I can't even remember. So this is the collection we used last year. So this is one that I made that I will donate this year. Just using a panel. I put together this quick one. We still have this left in the shop. What is this one called? You guys will know because I know that some of you participated last year. Sleep Tight. That's what it's called. Sleep Tight. So the Sleep Tight collection with this panel is still in the shop if you're looking for a quick and easy one. And then the collection we got this year from Riley Blake for this program is, oh my gosh, Littlest Family's Big Day. So Littlest Family's Big Day was the collection that I got with our NICU program in mind. So that's in the shop as well. So I wanted to give you an update. We have not talked about this. I was waiting to hear about these. And I feel terrible that we're approaching April and we have not discussed this yet. So my girls are going to make another thermometer. We're going to keep hoping to see that thermometer raise up. Last year we donated over 100. Our goal for this year is to donate over 200. We're going to try to double our goal, double our amount. So please, if you want to make up a quick baby quilt, please do it in honor of our Little Miracles quilt program. That would be awesome if you could do that. Okay, now I missed a bunch of stuff, so hold on. Cindy says she's whispering. It's going to be something nice. That's funny. I guess I need to start making baby quilts, says Sandy. Yes, please. Lori Walt says, Lori Holt, my prairie life is all kitted. I will join too. Oh, good. It's going to be so fun to stitch with Lori. And that'll start in September. So I'm excited about that. Diane says, yeah, I've been waiting for the labels. I have 3 quilts ready, Diane. That's awesome. That is so exciting to hear. And yes, the labels are here. So they're ready to come out to you. I don't have a ton. So I'm going to reach out to Sweetwater and see if I can get more. I'm hoping. So we'll see what they say. And if we'll just have to see. So I do have some in the shop now, and I'm hoping to be able to get more of those. Way to go, says Barb. Amazing quilt donation, says Lori. What sizes do you need for the NICU quilts? Oh, this is always a question, and you would think that I would write it down at some point. Crib size is what we've been going by. I have to put it on my homepage again. I had a whole big homepage section donated or dedicated to this program. Is it still there? Oh my gosh. I don't think it's still there. I think I took it down until I was able to secure the. Yeah, it's not still there. So I'm gonna have to look that up. Does anybody remember? Hold on a second. Let me just get to it. Navigation. Hold on. Um, all right, I'm gonna have to look that up. If you wanna send me an email, I can try to get those sizes to you, Sharon. I'm gonna put that, section back on my homepage, and the sizes are included in that section. I just forgot to do it before we got on here. Rachel says, "That's so incredible, Angela. Wonderful, what a wonderful cause. Thank you so much." The nurses at the NICU and the doctors, I think I shared last year, we got a thank you note from them. They were all very, very touched and just in awe of all of the beautiful quilts that they got. My youngest and only son says Patty was in the NICU too. Wasn't for Riley Hospital, he wouldn't be here today. Yeah, I've got 4 of those, that's for sure. They would not be here today either. And they are our $1,000,000 children as well. Yes. It was quite a long haul. Our kids were born at 25 weeks. So they were very, very little, all under 2 pounds. And we're in the NICU for about 4 months. So we were there for a chunk of time. I love the sounds of this, says Homebody. We have a special needs son who is 32 years old and will always be home with us. He spent the first 2.5 months of his life in the NICU. Yes, I've had so many of you guys reach out to me that so many of you have been touched by your NICU experiences. And for some of you, I know that participating in this program has been um, kind of cathartic in ways. And a lot of you have made quilts for this program last year in honor of a child that you lost in the NICU. Um, so it's a very personal experience, and I hope to bring a little bit of happiness through this program because a stint in the NICU it's hard. It's really, really hard. Tammy says, brings back a lot of memories. Lori's scrappiness happiness will be perfect for this also. It sure will. Sue says, amazing. Morning, going to try to stay on our internet. It's been off all morning. Oh no, Sue. My daughter is a neonatologist and I donate to her hospital. I would love to make some for Little Miracles as well. That would be awesome. Thank you, Sharon. Sandy says, I can't see you through my through my watery eyes. Will you update your homepage with the size and details of the baby quilts? That way I don't have to keep on you. Yes. Yes, I sure will. I will put that little snippet back out there. I just apparently I need to have Kleenex in here for my live streams. It's still written and it's still out there. I just need to make it live again. So I will try to do that. Lori says that's so amazing, Angela. Thank you, Lori. So precious and so special. Thank you, Clean. I already have 2. I lost it. Where'd it go? To make for this. Yay, Jen. Thanks for explaining the Little Miracle Quilts project. You are welcome, Sharon. I hope that was helpful. I hope it made sense. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Mini super quick and easy scrap. Yes. So Lori, the happiness, and it'll come out in July. So July, I think June. So that will be perfect timing to still get some done. So I've already said, says Rachel, but do you have kits available in your shop? So I have for the Sleep Tight collection, which we used last year, I think I still have a few of those kits left in the shop. And then for Littlest Family's Big Day, I don't have any kits available, but there is a panel that is perfect for this. You just pick a panel and you pick some backing. You can pick some borders if you really want to, but you just do the panel and backing, and you've got a quilt, lickety split. The other collection that's really, really good for this is Effie's Woods. That's another fabulous one. It's beautiful, and there are panels in that one as well. And I do have some kits for Effie's Woods. Now that I'm thinking about it, there are some quick kits out there for Effie's Woods. So there are some options in the shop, either yardage if you just want to keep it simple and do a panel and backing, or there are some kits out there too that would work. Angela, what do you typically write on the quilt labels? That's a good question, Andrea. So people can make it as basic or as detailed as they want. It's completely up to you. If you're comfortable putting your name on there and maybe where the quilt is coming from, like your location, that would be great. Some people have include the year. That would be good too. Some people have included, in memory of, if you're making it in memory of a special person or an event that has happened in your life. So you can make it as generic or as detailed and personal as you want. I would say the basic things, again, not everybody's comfortable putting their name on it. And so you don't have to put your name. But if you're comfortable doing that, to put your name on it, maybe where it's coming from, and then the year. You can include the whole date or you can just include the year, whichever you choose. But it's up to you what you feel comfortable putting on there. So I will add size to the website. Amy Abraham will do. Had a 2-pound baby, and NICU nurses and doctor were the best. He is now a strapping 28-year-old. Congratulations to your little miracle, Amy, and coming through that situation. Vicky says, I'm so excited about the new Scrappy book. I'm getting my scrappy bins ready to sew. Oh, and Elizabeth says 2 charm packs makes a perfect size baby quilt. A little patchwork baby quilt. Wouldn't that be darling? Is it okay to vary from that? Yes, you don't have to do that specific size. You can vary from it. The sizing is just a guideline. So it's totally up to you. I have received some that are a little bit larger. I've received some that are smaller. It's completely up to you. You do not have to adhere specifically to that sizing. Oh, Lori says to Tammy, do you have your leftovers already cut into scrappy strips and squares? Because if you do, then you are already halfway there before the Happiness is Scrappiness book comes. 30 by 40. Yes, it's something in that range. It's like right around there. I'm going to the Kansas, Nebraska shop hop next week. So little miracles are on my list to look for. Oh, good. Yes, yes. Angela, your heart is so huge, says Sandy. This world is such a better place with you in it. Oh, stop. You're going to make me cry again. It's not Crying Thursday. It's Happy Friends Thursday. So, Angela, pull yourself together. Angela hugging you and dancing off the sad right to the joy. Oh, thank you, Sam. Sending you a big hug. Thank you. Side eye bins like you too. Kim says, now I'm crying. I'm not crying. You're crying. I love the quilter. I'm working on a few too. Oh, good. I'm so happy to hear that. Blanca, so happy to catch you live. Hello, but I have you in a low corner with my ear pod. That's funny. Thank you, Tammy. Lori Holt fabric is the only color in my stash. Everything else is Civil War reproduction drab colors. Lori Holt fabric is perfect for a baby quilt. Are you kidding me? You can't get much happier than Lori Holt colors. I'm making Effie's Woods for my first great-grandson due in May. I love that, Lori. My NICU great-grandson is 5 now. It goes so quickly. I mean, every time I talk to the nurses and doctors at the NICU, they're like, they're 13, and people can't believe it because they can remember that night like it was just yesterday. Lori, love your craft paper. Making my own floss cards and needle minder keeper for my project bags. Oh, that's such a good idea. Love that you love my happy colors. Who doesn't love Lori's happy colors? Thank goodness. Otherwise, Cheryl would sneak psychedelic colors in. Oh, your NICU grandson is 4 now. See, look at all of that. Okay, so that's my update on Little Miracles quilts. I hope that lots of you will make lots of quilts so we can spread some positivity and happiness into the world. Okay, so I wanted to share with you guys some updates on collections. First of all, if you subscribe to our newsletter, Marcella says my daughter's twins were in the NICU for a few months. It is such a more and more people I hear from, more and more people I hear have had that experience. Okay, so if you subscribe to the newsletter, then you know that I have put online Buttercup and Slate by Corey Yoder. This is a collection that's coming in September. I feel like it's August. It's coming in August, and you guys had requested some kits. And so the Flyaway Blackbird kit is online right now for reservation. Also, the Fat Quarter Bundle for Buttercup and Slate is online for reservation. And Sunny Flowers kit is online for reservation. And Half Yard Bundle, because that was also requested. So Fat Quarter Bundle, Half Yard Bundle, and those kits are online for Buttercup and Slate. And then I also got online Country Rose by Layla Boutique. This is how it looks. It's super, super pretty. Fat Quarter Bundle reservation is online. The Bloomers boxed kit, which is this one right here, that one is online for reservation now as well. And so is Pure Country, which is this one up here. So that quilt kit is out there too. So those two collections are online. And the other one that I was able to get out there is Emma by Sherry and Chelsea. So there is this one. And from this collection, the Fat Quarter Bundle is out there. And then we have the United Quilt Kit, which is this one right here, is online to reserve. This one is called Summer Sky. That one is online to reserve as well. And then this one is called Country Home. And this is a boxed kit. And that one's online to reserve right now too. So Fat Quarter Bundle and then those three kits from Emma are out there for reservation. So some people have been asking. I still have more reservations to put out there, so I'm not done with Moda, but that's what I have out there so far. And I have some from Riley Blake that are out there, and I have more to add. So this one was a big one that was asked for. This one is from the new collection called Sense and Sensibility, which is from like the Jane Austen line through Riley Blake Designs. So this is a new collection through the Jane Austen home branch of Riley Blake Designs, and it's called Sense and Sensibility. And this right here is a kit. It's a boxed kit, and it's called the Barton Cottage. Just called Barton Cottage. Doesn't have the in it. And this is what it looks like. And it comes in this cute little keepsake box that looks like a Jane Austen novel. So that is online right now too. Oh my goodness. Oh, you did, Patty. Has anyone done the Jane Austen original quilt? We had it in the shop. Did any of you guys make it? We sold a ton of them, but I don't know if anybody. Sam, did you make the original Jane Austen kit? I feel like you made something like it, or I'm not sure. So that is online. And oh my goodness, this is another one that's out there online. And then I have a bunch more to add, but this is what's out there from the Riley Blake party so far. This is Calico by Lori Holt. Of course, we've talked about it time and time again, and I love it so much. And your reservations continue to roll in, and every time I see one, I get so excited about it. I can hardly stand it. This collection is so lovely. And I could drool over the prints alone, clearly. And these, like, oh, so fabulous. But And this is fabulous. And there are going to be new zippy panels coming, and I'm loving these. I'm really loving them because there are some autumn love pieces to it. Oh, okay. And look. So do you remember when the covered wagon charm came in and I said, okay, this needs to have this fabric from Prairie in a project bag so that you can use your covered wagon charm for our Prairie Life stitch along that is starting in September. And I just noticed that her new zippy bag panel that is coming in December, it has that covered wagon print. It's in the smaller bag. That is going to hold my floss for Prairie Life stitch along. So this is coming in December, but this is really the cream of the crop right here. The cream of the crop. This is the Calico Garden So Long quilt kit. It's so, so pretty. So this, Lori's going to be hosting her So Long starting at the end of January for this quilt. Reservations are online right now, as well as fat quarter bundle, half yard bundle, backing sets, calico snails. Table runner kit is a boxed kit. It comes in this little canning jar box. And this is out there to reserve right now. This is Calico Birds. This is the Calico Birds boxed kit. And that's out there to reserve right now as well. Okay, so that's Calico. So very cute. Calico, says Patty. Lori Holt says, I haven't done the Jane Austen quilt, but I have seen several done, including Cindy's, and they are gorgeous. They are gorgeous. Cindy's, I mean, I've only seen pictures, but it's so, so pretty. So pretty. Oh, Sam says, I did make the Jane Austen quilt using the fabrics, not the box kit. Used a pattern from a British pattern writer. Did not use the outer border panel for mine. Ah, okay. I knew it was something to do with that fabric, and it looked very similar to the boxed kit. Lori says, thank you, Angela, for showing Calico and storyboard again. I may show it daily. I may schedule special live streams just to show Calico daily. I feel like it's necessary. Colleen says, oh, that's right. Cindy did one. Yes, she did. It's so pretty. I think Lisa Smith has the kit and hasn't started it yet. I'm ready for an epic quilt. We still have some in the shop, Colleen, if you want to do the Jane Austen one. When do those newer zippy bags come in? They're adorable. Cindy, those are due in December. Barb, adorable. I'm getting those panels. Got bit by the bag bug. Yes. Love the sweet things that come out of the mouths of children. What is the finished size of Calico? It's Debbie. It's 90 by 90. And I love that. Yes, I do, Lori. And I actually have it here to share. So I'm going to do that. It finishes at 90 by 90. I love that it's going to be a bigger quilt. Like I really love that. So I'm excited about that. It'll fit on a bed. Yes. Okay, Colleen, let me show you. I need to stitch and sew with my feet so I can get twice as much done right. Okay, so I have the Prairie storyboard because it's in the pile of stuff that I need to order today from Riley Blake Designs. It's the last day to order, and I need to order. Actually, I already secured Prairie. I ordered it last month because it was a massive order. And you guys know how I have little panic attacklets about big orders. I told my husband, and he was like, what? And I was like, I know, I'm a little scared. So I ordered Prairie last month. However, I can always add more. So I cushioned it, capped it, but I can always add more. So please keep your orders coming in so that I can pay my bill in July. Okay, so this is Prairie by Lori. Okay, let me do this properly. Sorry, I'm so distracted. Prairie by Lori Holt is coming in July. Okay, so right now we're loving cookbook. We're finishing our chicken salad. Bee plaids. I have right here to share with you in just a minute. So that's right. That's here now. And then next up is Prairie. And so this is coming in July. Okay, so Prairie is beautiful. It's lovely. There are some purples in it, which so many of you guys were like crazy excited about. So super, super cute. And this covered wagon print is the Very Prairie print is what it's called. And this is what it looks like, Colleen. And look at that adorable covered wagon, which matches. I have that here somewhere. Hold on. Which matches this covered wagon. Isn't that adorable? I need a project bag for the Very Prairie Life Sew Along. Oh my goodness. It's going to be so, so cute. It's going to be so cute. Oh, I can hardly stand it. So this is the print, Colleen, covered wagon print. As soon as I saw the covered wagon, I was sold. Sold. It's so darling. So we will have to move the stitch along then, right? What? What? What are we moving, Tammy? Was that a joke that I don't get? It's likely. Loving Lori's Calico collection. Me too, homebody. Angela, oh yes, I do. Tammy 13. If we are doing this stitch along in September and the fabric comes out in December. Oh no, this fabric comes out in July. So this will be here in time for the stitch along in September. Calico comes out in December. So this will be here. Colleen says, when I was little, I would daydream. I lived in a covered wagon and read books all day. My mom would make me stop daydreaming and go pull weeds. Yes, I hated pulling weeds, worms. Luckily, Cheryl loved it. So when we went on our Laura Ingalls Wilder camping excursion, we visited all of the Laura Ingalls Wilder places. So we went to Burr Oak, Iowa, and they have a museum there. I've told this story before, so I won't bore you with telling again. But when we went to De Smet, South Dakota, with the kids when they were little, took them on this big Laura Ingalls Wilder tour, camping tour. They had covered wagons at the Ingalls homestead there. It's like a campground now. And they have covered wagons there. And so you can, they don't have wheels. It's like a stationary covered wagon thing that they built that you can rent and sleep in on the campground. And so we did that. We did that when we went there, and the girls still talk about it. They loved it so much. They had like an upper bunk and then two side things, and it wasn't like a true covered wagon. It's shaped like a covered wagon, but it's all made out of wood and actually has a door and stuff like that. But for all intents and purposes, it was fabulous and felt very much like sleeping in a covered wagon. Pulling weeds. So I Tom Sawyered my little sister over weed pulling. Oh my gosh. Did those zippy panels come with directions? They do have directions on them, Paris, but what might even be more fabulous than that is that Lori did a tutorial on her YouTube channel showing you exactly how to use that panel and make those bags. So Paris, if you search for on YouTube for Lori Holt zippy bag tutorial, she goes through step by step how to make those bags from those panels, and it's super, super easy. So I would check that out. Panic attacklets for the win. It's just a teeny tiny attack, so it's an attacklet. I know, Colleen, isn't it awesome? Oh no, I lost it. I love the prairie line. I will be ordering some. Rachel says, Lori, I'm in love with your cheater prints. Yes. Colleen says, heavens to Betsy. Have you read those books? It will back my prairie quilt. And it will become my sewing studio curtains and tablecloth. She's going to have it not that. She's going to have it everywhere. I love it. These are the wide backs, by the way. And then I think you guys already know. Okay, this is the Shoe Fly Stars boxed kit from the Prairie collection. So there are reservations for all of this stuff out in the shop. This one has been getting so many reservations. So many. Every time one pops up, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's another Shoe Fly Stars, another Shoe Fly Stars. You guys are loving this kit. And then this one is Wildflowers Table Runner. It's a boxed kit. Look at the top of that box. I mean, that's just adorable. So that's for reservation out there for reservation right now. And then this is the sew along kit in July for Prairie that Lori will actually be starting this sew along at the end of August. So the collection will come in July. The sew along will start at the end of August. And this is the Prairie Meadow sew along quilt kit, which can be reserved in the shop right now. And then there are Sew Simple shapes to come with it. If you reserve a kit with me, just to remind you, I will automatically order you Sew Simple shapes and include it on your invoice. So you don't have to worry about doing a separate reservation or worrying about tracking down your Sew Simple shapes. If you have a Prairie Meadows Sew Along quilt kit reserved with me, I'm just going to assume you're going to need those shapes. So I'm going to get them for you and I will add them to your invoice at the time of shipping. So that'll be taken care of. So then you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so that's Prairie, and it's coming in July. And I would encourage you, as we have seen with Lori Holt collections, don't wait till the last minute to secure your stuff. Like, get it. So then you don't have to worry about it. Because if it gets to the last minute, oftentimes, especially some of the background prints, they sell out and then you have to wait until, so just secure your stuff ahead of time. So then you don't have to freak out when it's time to start it. And my mom can't stop me. Colleen, you are a hoot today. Oh, I think my hubby would notice if I change our entire bedroom over to Prairie. That's funny. Snowing here in Kansas too. Oh my heart is beating. Love all the Prairie. Isn't it so pretty? So grateful. Cindy says, I agree, Angela. I said the same thing. You had me with the wagon. As soon as I saw that little wagon in that print, I was like, oh my gosh. And then to be doing the Prairie Life stitch along as well, like just a few months after the Prairie line releases. There's a project bag in everyone's future who is joining that Prairie Life stitch along out of that very Prairie print. Everybody should make themselves a bag. I went to a quilt shop in Utah that had a covered wagon. Oh my gosh. Susan, can you do a pre-order for the Calico Zippy bag as a stitch along special with a floss pack for the chart? Susan, you are coming up with fabulous ideas. So of course, in the stitch along kit, you'll get the chart and you'll get a floss pack as well and fabric. I think I have it set up that you can choose 16 or 32 count. And of course, if you want something outside of that, I am happy to do that with you. It'll just be like a special order type situation. So you just need to communicate with me through email about what you want. But a pre-order for the Calico Zippy bag as a stitch along special, that's a really good idea. I will surely think about that, Susan. Deborah says, I finished a covered wagon several years ago and even made the cover. Oh my goodness. That is impressive. So Grateful says, I am jealous. I want to see all the homesteads. I have only been to Mansfield. I have not been there. So you have seen the one that we have not seen. We've been to the big woods in Wisconsin, clearly, because that's not far away. So it's a little far away, but we camped up there. And then we camped in Maple Grove and Burr Oak, and we saw the dugout where they lived in the dugout isn't there anymore, but you can see the imprint of where it was. But we have not been to Mansfield, and I would really like to go there. Panic Attacklets was the best, says Marcella. It was for our rodeo show, says Deborah. Oh my goodness. The zippy bags with the Prairie print don't come till December. Oh, Tammy, yes. I'm sorry. Yes. So I will have to add that little bag to my stash later, my kit, my project bag later. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm envisioning another project bag with that very Prairie cheater print. Lori, I made table mats from some of your fabric and brought them to work to use in my office. My coworkers are wanting some too. They love your fabric. Tammy says, Lori, I am just going to have to get my paycheck directly deposited straight to you. I have no willpower to say no when it comes to your fabric. Marcia, thank you so much. Marcia gave us a super chat. Thank you so, so much, Marcia. You are so sweet. Big hug to you. Thank you. Or is it Prairie? I forget, says Susan. Oh no, it's Calico. You're right. Those zippy bags are with Calico. The So Long Prairie Meadow is epic, Lori. So pretty, right? Homebody, thank you so much for another super chat. That is very, very kind of you as well. Love your heart, Angela. Thank you. Sometimes my heart embarrasses me. Thank you. I appreciate it. It hangs out here on my sleeve with me. Sometimes I try to tell it to be quiet, but it doesn't listen. Lori says, thank you so much, Rachel. For me personally, it's going to be one of my very favorite quilts to make and to have. Your Prairie one, Lori, is that the one you're talking about? Yeah, the Prairie Meadow one. What skill level would you say the quilt is? Lori might need to answer that one. So Createful is asking, what skill level would you say the quilt is? Are you talking about the Prairie So Long one? Prairie Meadow? So Jen, we're talking about the Prairie Life Stitch Along that's starting in September that we're doing with Lori Holt. It's kind of combining a little bit with Lori's Prairie collection release just because of the covered wagon print, because I've been talking about project bags from that covered wagon print to use with the Prairie Life Stitch Along that we're starting in September. Yes. I'm so excited about joining in, says Rachel, or maybe a special for the Lori Club that month. That's a good idea too, Tammy. 13. I got doubloon for the fabric for Prairie Stitch Long. I hope that will work. Homebody, I live about 30 minutes from Mansfield, Missouri. Laura Ingalls Wilder's homestead. Yes, that's where I would love to go. Wait, what? Prairie has a cross stitch chart? No, I don't want to confuse anybody. No, the cross stitch that we're doing is a sampler called Prairie Life, and it's by Heartstring Samplery. But talking about using the fabric from Lori's Prairie collection to make project bags for that stitch along. Lori says the Very Prairie print comes in July, so that should be plenty of time to make a bag for September. Just use my tutorial to whip one up. Stitching with the Sisterlies. Okay, my husband tricked me. We were in Minnesota and Wisconsin and saw the little house. I knew nothing about Iowa and South Dakota. Yeah, so there's a place in Burr Oak, Iowa, where they stayed not very long. They have a little museum there, and they actually left town in the middle of the night. Like, it was really interesting to read about it. They worked at, like, I think Paul worked at a pub there, and they left in the middle of the night. It was really interesting to read about it. And then they went to Maple Grove. That's where they went next in Minnesota. That's where Little House on the Prairie was filmed. And then De Smet is where they kind of settled. That's where Ma and Pa died and are buried. And so is who's the oldest sister? It's not Carrie. There's an oldest sister. I can't remember what her name is. I see her face, but I can't remember what her name is. So Ma and Pa and the oldest sister are buried there. And that's where Laura had her first teaching job, in my understanding. And Ma and Pa also had a son that they lost along the way between Burr Oak and Maple Grove. I want to say it's someplace by Zumbrota, Minnesota, is where the little boy is buried. So Ma and Pa actually had a house that they built in De Smet, so you can go walk through the house that they lived in while they were there, and you can go to the cemetery and see where they're buried. It's very interesting. You can go see the little schoolhouse that Laura worked in. It's very interesting. De Smet has a lot of cool stuff, but that's where they, and that's where her and her husband were for a while. And then they went to Florida because of his health, and then eventually they ended up in Mansfield. There you go, a little Laura Ingalls Wilder lesson. Oh my gosh, I am so lost. Oh no, Patty, have fun. It's so simple, shape, skill level. So yes. So I think everybody should jump into so simple, shape, skill level. So you start practicing some applique and you will pick it up in no time. Like you will just vastly improve. I've already said this one up here is Lori Holt's table runner. It's a boxed kit. It's called Flea Market table runner kit. I think I have 2 or 3 left in the shop. If you've not done applique, I highly recommend this because you're using the same shape. It's a manageable shape to just do applique and just have repetition and get used to doing it. I think that that's a great place to start and then jump into Prairie Meadow Salon. That's what I say. I sort of think of Lori's instructions skill level is yes. Yes. I agree. That's a really hard question for me to answer. I mean, because I just say, you know, my attitude is kind of just jump in and figure it out. You know, that can't always work. But with Lori, she does such a great job of giving detailed instructions through her blog and through her YouTube channel. And of course, through our Happy Little Stitchers community, you have plenty of people to ask questions of. I'm happy to help at any time. So if it's something that you really love and you think will bring you joy and happiness, hopefully through this community, you have enough people who will jump in and help. And Lori cannot, I mean, she just does a fabulous job giving instruction and making it very quilter friendly. You know, it's very easy to follow and it's very detailed and good instruction. And on her blog, she gives so many pictures that just give you all sorts of information just in the picture by itself. So it's fun. It's fun, fun, fun. I'm addicted to project bags. Me too. Me too, Jen. And so is Lori. Mary. Yes, that's who it was, is Mary. I like that you are first name basis with the family, calling mom. Yes. Ma and Pa, M, L, C. Yes. Sometimes we just go by initials. I use Lori's applique technique, even if there's no so simple shape. I used her method to do the Raven quilt by Blackbird Designs. I would do the same thing. I am sold on that technique, and I will use it if I ever do another quilt, non-Lori quilt. Okay, so then, did you piece the outside border? Yes. Yes, I did. Pamela is saying, Angela, on the Easter parade quilt, did you piece the outside border? Yes, I did. That's all. Yep. On every level, I pause the video if I don't understand. Yeah, I mean, even granny squares, which I had never made before in my life. I just paused and rewound and paused and rewound. And then now I'm making granny squares all the live long day. And I don't even need to watch Lori's video anymore. Except sometimes I might need a refresher. But for the most part, I don't have to watch her video anymore. So jump on a Lori bandwagon with us. It's lots of fun. It's covered and it's cute. You should join us. I was so excited to purchase Lori's interfacing last week from you so I could try. Oh, Sam, you're going to try it. I didn't even notice that I put that in your package. And why wouldn't I notice that? Because that's an exciting development. Oh, Sam, you need to let me know how it goes. I'm excited for you. Marcella made your first granny square this week. That's so exciting. Oops. Okay. So Daisy Fields, I also am going to be ordering today. This is by Bev Mccullough. This is her newest collection, and it's coming in August. And this one is another one that has been so crazy popular. I'm so excited about it. Love these prints. Definitely going to jump in and try. Yay, so createful. Okay, so for this collection, we have some reservations out there. And if you are thinking about securing some stuff, now's the time to do it so then I can include you in my numbers. So this one is called Country Daisies Quilt Kit by Beverly Mccullough. It's online to reserve, as is Fat Quarter Bundle is out there to reserve. This one has been so popular. It's called Daisy a Day Quilt Kit by Beverly. And that one is online to reserve as well. And then this one is called Garden Terrace. And that is out there to reserve as well. And this is Beverly's collection called Daisy Fields. So that one I will be ordering today. I will also be ordering Love You S'more. This one has been, people have been so excited about this. So cute prints. Cute, cute, cute. But let me show you the quilt kit that people have just been, I've got post-its all over the place. This one is called Love You S'more Row Quilt Kit. And people have been loving it, like just loving it. I think it's just so cute. And I hope that whoever gets it and makes it will please share pictures because I would like to see it come together for you. So Love You S'more, I will be ordering today. Placemat Club. This is all those placemats for all the different seasons. I will be ordering this today. So if you want to reserve a spot in this club, now is your chance to do it. And then Strengthen Pink, I will also be ordering today. This is the breast cancer awareness collection. Riley Blake puts out one every year. So we have these two panels that are available to reserve in the shop. We have this quilt kit, which is called All the Love Quilt Kit, can be reserved in the shop. And we have Hope Quilt Kit that can be reserved in the shop as well. So that is Strengthen Pink. Okay, so those are all the collections that I need to order today. Colleen says, you guys are going to love it and it will branch out to lots of creative applique work. It will, like it will kind of just, your mind will be expanded. And you can do piecing and applique together, which I think is so, it just enhances, I think, what you're making. Lori Holt says, thank you. Thanks for all of the kind words about my So Simple Shape applique method. I truly designed them to take the scariness away from applique and make it easy peasy. So it's perfect to just jump in, embrace it, love it, lean on your community if you need help, lean on Lori Holt's YouTube channel if you need help, and it'll be good. It'll be lots of fun. You're going to get hooked. I'm so excited. I love it when people join applique because it's just another person to kind of share this passion with, and it makes me really happy. Carolyn says, how about the Sweet Spring? So that one will be added. That one is in my pile of Riley Blake design stuff to add yet. So I have a pile on my dining room table. I need to sit down and add more of those. So I haven't added it yet, Carolyn, but it is coming. I feel, Tammy13 says, I feel honestly, and I'm not just saying this because Lori is on here, but her applique method is the best around. I was intimidated by it for the longest time, and now I love it. Don't waste your money and just buy Lori's interfacing. Nothing else like it. Don't waste your money elsewhere. Just buy Lori's interfacing at Happy Little Stitch Shop. My mind's eye. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, it's coming. I have the design board right out there waiting for me to put it online. Okay, now a couple more really fun things. Yes, Gayleen, yes, you can. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Look, I made Beatrice. And that's what Lori's doing too. she's shared on her channel before that she's doing a straight stitch for her. But look, it's a straight stitch. Can you see it? Not all of them are perfect, but it's just a straight stitch for all of my chickens. But look, there's Beatrice. We made Beatrice this week. Oh my gosh. And then I went through the whole guide with my little one because she wanted to see all the other ones. Every week we go through all of them. Okay, look, I shared this with you guys Monday, I think, but I wanted to show you. I'm so excited for Calico Garden too, Carolyn. Oh my goodness. Lori says, yes, of course. I've showed how I've done that on my YouTube video a few weeks ago. Yeah, she did just share that a few weeks ago. Colleen says, I can't straight stitch. I am oddly more exact with blanket stitch. That is odd. But your stuff is, your chickens that you made, oh my gosh. I was having so much fun watching all those chickens that came together. Didn't you make a table runner with your chickens like early on? Okay, so this is the Zippy panel that is now restocked. Zippy panel 1. This is the My Happy Place Zippy panel. You get 8 bags out of 1 panel. It has been restocked. Here are the zippers that go with it. So they're both back in stock now. I'm so excited. They're both here. We've been cutting these panels like crazy and getting them out the door. And I have a whole other huge shipment coming, which I'm excited about, but also nervous about. And so panels are in stock and they are ready to get to you so that you can just, satisfy that project bag thirst that I know all of you have every day. Martha says, I sewed up Beatrice this morning to show my 2-year-old grandson how to sew for his birthday, which is today. Happy birthday to your grandson. Colleen, sometimes I don't know what I'm saying. Words just come out and my mouth filter fails me. Yes, for Cheryl's Stitchy Gatherings. Oh, yeah. I loved watching those little chickens come together. Lori, I actually just decided to do my tiny zigzag stitch to machine up. You did. Lori, I thought we were going to be matchy. I was so excited because I was like, yeah, Lori and I are doing our applique the same. Like we're doing the same method for stitching our applique down. Now I can't say that anymore, Lori. Then I won't be honest if I say that. I'm anxious to see you sew on your featherweight, Angela. Me too, Kathy. I'm anxious to see that as well. And I keep thinking about it. Yes, I'm anxious to do that. I need to get it oiled and figure out how to do that and get it up and running, but I'm excited about it. I'm loving the zigzag stitch for her flea market flowers, says Rachel. When you say, Jen says, Lori, when you say tiny zigzag, do you mean close together or not very far into the shape? Does that make sense? Lori, you have a Bernina, right? Let me know what setting you use for the zigzag. Well, both methods work just fine, and I've done the straight stitch applique several times, so no worries. That is awesome, Martha. Read your manual first. Oh, you gotta sit down and read it first. I will read it first. Okay. You guys. Oh, hold on. Before I share that, I do have this here to share. So along with our chickens, we are also working through, for anybody who's involved in this, for anybody who's involved in the Remix mini series that we are doing with Lori through her YouTube channel, these are the blocks that we are working on. So this was one part of the first 2 blocks, this one right here. So that one is done. This was also one of the first 2 blocks. So this one is done. And Lori released a couple weeks ago, blocks 3 and 4 for the Remix series. And you guys, look, I couldn't wait to do this little tulip. So my little tulip is done for the Remix mini series. I'm super excited about this. Look how cute it is. Oh my gosh. I love that little tulip. So this is done, and I am not quite done. This is how far I am on the other one. So I still have to add this 2 centerpieces. And you guys, I have to tell you that this print of Lori's is one of my all-time favorite. Oh my gosh, I love this print so much. It's one of my all-time favorite prints. So I almost have number 4 done. But for those of you who are joining in the mini series, the remix mini series that Lori's leading through her YouTube channel, we have a club. We provide kits. Happy Little Stitch Shop provides kits each month for this series. And I'm getting ready to start cutting for blocks 3 and 4. So it'll take some time. These blocks do not cut super fast. So it will take a little bit of time, but hopefully over the next couple weeks, this will be ready to ship. So I wanted to share that quickly before I forgot. Homebody, I was fortunate enough to get a set of zippy bag panels and zippers previously. Had so much fun sewing them up. Have given some as gifts and they love them. And I'm stingily keeping the rest, as you should. Sam says, Angela, are you using your blocking 1/4 inch foot for the applique? That would be perfect on your Juki. I am not using it for the applique, but I do use that for the binding. I'm not using it for the applique. Kathy, you sound like my mom. Do you happen to have a booth at the AQS Quilt Show in Paducah, Kentucky? Me? No. No, I don't. But it sounds fun. I love Paducah. I've been through there. Lori says, I show and tell everything about my machine applique on my YouTube channel and linked it to my chicken salad video and So Simple Shape remix videos. Those are sweet. Angela says clean. I love the tulip. I love the tulip too. It's so cute. Super cute, Angela. Well, I mean, the cuteness came from your brain. So thank you. Thank you, Lori. Thank you for your brain and for all the cuteness that comes out of it. Nancy, what is the name of the simple shapes needed for the remix series? So it's different. It changes each month. The first month for the first 2 blocks that we did, we used Autumn Love. And now for blocks 3 and 4, we are using the Bloom So Simple Shape series. So it's a little bit different. And the reason Lori does that is to give you ideas on how to use those So Simple Shapes so that you're not just using them for the sew along project that they're designed for, but that they can be used for so many things. That's why if you join applique, join the applique side, yeah, the possibilities are endless. With all those shapes, I mean, I'm hoping that someday Lori will include a shamrock in her So Simple Shape set because I tried one time to. I am not an artist and I cannot draw. I can barely spell my name legibly. So I tried one time to draw a shamrock because I was like, I'm going to do Lori Holt's method and I'm going to do a shamrock because I'm Irish and I'm proud of it. And so I tried to draw a shamrock and I tried to do it. It was horrible. It did not turn right. It looked like a shamrock that had been stepped on and like stomped on a bunch of times. So I secretly am hoping that there's a shamrock So Simple Shape in the future. Because I would love to add little shamrocks to stuff. It'd be so fun. So the tulip was super fun to make. And the So Simple Shapes are different each time. Jen says that tulip, I love the flower shape and I love the blue and yellow. The blue and yellow, I mean, this tulip would not be this tulip without that blue around the outside. Because as I was making it, I was like, wow, it just doesn't look like it looked on Lori's channel. Like I thought for sure I was doing something wrong. But once you add that pop of blue, it changes the block completely. Oh my gosh. It just was perfect. It's perfect. So cute. Angela says Sandy. Love the tulips, says Carolyn. My favorite, says Kathy. On Amazon, you can get the book Featherweight. Oh, it's a great resource and will tell you how to care for your machine. Oh, that's really good to know. Can you send me an email about that, Kayleen? Because I will forget. Oh, good, Jen. Good. I'm not glad that you need time to finish 1 and 2, but I'm glad that you're not, like, super rushed to get 3 and 4. Did you go to the Laura Ingalls Wilder Museum in Spring Valley, Minnesota? How about Walnut Grove for their theater reenactment festival? I went to Walnut Grove. I did not go to Spring Valley, and there wasn't a reenactment festival when we were there. So I missed that. Ooh, a covered wagon. This is clean. You can use my sets already. How what? Oh, yes, you sure can, Lori. I accept that challenge, Lori Holt. I accept it, and I will share a shamrock at some point on here. 3 to 4 hearts. Mhm. Yep, you sure can. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Clearly, I am not an artiste. So if I get all of the So Simple shapes uncovered, yeah, I think so. And then you use whatever fabric you want. I have to say goodbye. Bye, Gayleen. Good luck. Catherine, can you please tell me which set of Lori's zippers match the new zippy panel? Okay, let me explain this. So this zippy panel is called Zippy Panel 1, also called My Happy Place Zippy Panel. And these are happy zippers, number 1, that go with the My Happy Place. With the panel that's going to be released in December, this one, let me show you so that it is very clear. Hold on. This zippy panel is called Zippy Bags 2, also maybe known as Calico Zippy Panel. And look, she's releasing a whole nother set of zippers called Happy Zippers 2. And these zippers match this panel. Okay, so the panel and the zippers that are out right now go together. My Happy Place panel and zippers, or Zippy Panel 1 and Happy Zippers 1. And the second panel and the second set of zippers are coming out in December, and those go together. Does that help? Does that make sense? Yes. Oh, good idea, Lori. Minnie told me the Garden of Quilts. How creative your mind is. I would never sleep, right? Let me see, Lori, there's your genius creative brain. We're over here thinking linearly. Yes, I've done one before as a shamrock. You'd be surprised what you can make by just playing with the shapes. I have had some ideas, clearly not the shamrock idea, because I was actually like really thinking about that. I didn't even think about putting hearts together. Oh, it's so simple after you say it, Lori. How many times do you have a conversation with somebody and they just feel like, why didn't I think of that? You are welcome, Catherine. Okay, so that's zippy panel stuff. So Simple Shape Remix stuff. Now, look what's here. We have bee plaids are in the shop, and I sat on my couch last night and I got all of these listed in the shop. So every print from the Bee Plaids collection by Lori Holt is in the shop and ready to ship. I got it listed last night. It's all out there. Fat Quarter Bundle reservation invoices went out last night. So if you reserved a Fat Quarter Bundle in Bee Plaids, you should have received your invoice. The rest of the Fat Quarter Bundles are listed in the shop. I did subtract out everything that I need for quilt kits. So don't worry about any of you quilt kit reservation people. I still have the fabric for that. That has not been listed in the shop and will not be put out there. But Bee Plaids is here. And as I was going through and putting everything in the shop last night, I could not help but fall in love with the names of these prints. We have prints like Barn Red Scarecrow. This is Scarecrow in clover, Scarecrow in teal, Scarecrow in steel. This one is called Hugs. I felt that last night as I was putting this in. This one is called Cozy. We have Orchard across the bottom. This one is called Zinnias. We have Harvest. Harvest, Harvest, Harvest. This one is called October. This one is called Hayride. This one is called Barn Dance. And this one, that one is so pretty. And this one is called Homemade Mac and Cheese right here. And this one is called Homemade Granny Apple. Then we have Bushel, we have Cider, we have Cobbler, we have Homespun Pie, and Sunflower Sweater. This one was another one. And then, of course, all of the all of the background prints. So Lattice, Crossroads, and Farmhouse Star in 4 different colors. And then these are the beautiful wide backs, which are not here yet. But the rest of that stuff that I just showed is all listed in the shop. Farmhouse Star Quilt Kit. I have all the fabric here to cut it up. However, the pattern is due in about a couple weeks. So for those of you who reserved the Farmhouse Star Quilt Kit, it's going to be, a few more weeks before this one comes, but it's okay because you should get it before the end of April, which is when the sew along starts. So this will be coming. As soon as those patterns arrives, I will invoice and get it right out the door to you. So no need to fret about that. And then this one, we have plenty of time to get this out the door to you. Same situation with the pattern. I have the fabric here. Pattern's going to be a couple weeks before it arrives. And then I will get this out the door to you. But the Plaid Pines sew along that Lori's doing doesn't start till November. So you got plenty of time for that. And if you're joining the Plaid Pines sew along, I also have Lori's tall triangle ruler in the shop. So that's in the shop ready to ship as well. Okay, so Bee Plaids is here, you guys. And it is so pretty. You got the steel, you got the denim, you got some teal, some sea glass, some clover, butterscotch, daisy, autumn, coral, barn red, that's just perfect. I definitely think a fat quarter bundle is worth adding to your stash because you're going to be pulling these prints again and again. As I was going through it, I was like, oh my gosh, I can see some Lori using this stuff for some applique in the future. I'm so excited. So Bee Plaids has arrived. You guys were super, super excited about this basics collection, and as was I. And now it's here. It seemed like it was going to take forever to get here, and it's here already. And it was so worth the wait. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. And I don't have a giveaway today because I need to catch up on getting out the giveaways that I've already given away. If that makes sense. I have a bunch of giveaways from our new release parties that I have to catch up on getting shipped out, which won't take long. I just need a day to do it. And then some live stream giveaways that I need to get out the door. And then I will pull giveaways to do again. I'm 5 and 6. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Lori Holt says, thanks, Angela. Yes, I'm going to be using some in blocks 5 and 6, which we will get to see in April. Third Friday in April. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to start playing with it. Like as soon as I saw it, I was like, Lori has added to her toy box. She's added to her toy box, and I cannot wait to see what she does with it. And I can't wait to start playing along, people. I don't think a half-yard bundle is enough, right? Oh, which by the way, I don't think I had a half-yard bundle out there, but if anybody wants a half-yard bundle of this, did I have a half-yard bundle reservation out there? If anybody wants a half-yard bundle of Bee Plaids, please just reach out to me because I would be happy to do it and cut it up for you. It's not a problem at all. I don't always put half-yard bundles out there, and maybe I should get into the habit of doing that. Usually I put it out there when it's requested. And I should probably just get into the habit of, I do. Wait. No, I don't have one out there. So if anybody wants a half-yard bundle, please let me know. I would be happy to cut it up for you. And, okay, that's it. I need to stop talking. Okay, so Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me today. I'm sorry if I was a little scattered and I took you on a roller coaster of emotions, but I hope you had fun. Yeah, so that's what I was just going to talk about, actually, Lori, is that Riley Blake has some 1 yard bundles available, but they are in different, if I'm remembering correctly, I believe that they are in certain colorways. Like they don't offer the whole collection in as one. You can buy different bundles in certain colorways. So that's what I was going to ask is if people are interested in that. I have not ordered any of those, but I have been keeping my eye on it the last few times that I've ordered Lori's collections because they do offer these 1 yard bundles in different colorways. And I've been thinking about starting to offer those in the shop. And is that something that people would be interested in me getting and offering for you? So I would like some feedback about that. Um, Sandy says, Wahoo, so happy that I was able to watch after all today. Have a great rest of your week and an even greater weekend. See you on Monday. Great live, enjoyed. Thanks for the company, everyone. So let me know about 1 yard bundles. Well, they split into two different, well, they split it into two different ones. So both covers everything, including all 8 of those new backgrounds. Okay, so I'm just going to have to get some. So that's good to know, Lori. Thank you for mentioning that. And I'm just going to have to get some and have a few in the shop. I'll just get a few to see how they go. Um, but I think that would be fabulous to just be able to have for you guys to be able to get those 1 yard bundles. Oh, it'd be perfect. Okay, so I will let you guys go. Please have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our Happy Little Stitch Up YouTube channel and follow Happy Little Stitch Up on Facebook and Instagram. And go to happylittlestitchup.com and check out all of our goodies in the shop. I will see you next week on Monday for our floss tube. I am not sure that I will be able to do a chicken salad live next week, but I will include that information in the newsletter. So keep an eye on that. And otherwise, I will see you next week for our normal live streams on Monday and Thursday next week at 1:30 p.m. Central Time here on our Happy Little Stitch Shop YouTube channel. Have a fabulous day, everybody. Thank you so, so much for joining me. Take care and happy stitching.